What's up, CGR family? Welcome to Crypto Gaming Revolution. I'm NFT Jeff, and today we're going to be talking about Gods Unchained. Now, I recently got into this game. It's a play to earn game where it's a trading card based game where you're a god and your deck is your spells and your creatures, much like Magic or Hearthstone. But the difference is the cards can actually be NFTs, which you can sell on the secondary market. You can actually make money off of. So I'm like, let me check this out. I always want to check out all the top play to earn games for you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So what's up, everybody? So in today's video, this deck that I got was under $100. It was actually $80, and I went 26-0 with it. That's right. My first 26 games, didn't lose a match, and won many more after that. So we're going to walk through it real quick. I'm going to explain to you what the cards are, how you use them, where you can get them, and how far you can take this. Realistically, if you look on the levels right here, I started out at Rusted Bronze and took this to Midnight Shadow, no problem. Now, once I started getting to Art Gold, I think that's how you say it, in Solar Gold, where right now I am at, let me see right now. Right now I'm on my way. I'm about to hit Ethereal Diamond, but up to Midnight Shadow, just crushed it. I had 20, I think it was 26 wins to get there. Once I started getting in the gold rank, started seeing some resistance in the Solar Gold where I'm at right now. You'll see I'm already making tweaks to it because it drops to like a 50% competitive rate, where before, if you look at my first run with it, I had 57 wins and 9 losses for a total of 86% win rate. So out of my first 66 games, literally only lost 9. But then once you see I started hitting at the higher ranks right here, I started seeing more losses. As you can see right now, I tried to use this deck and it only went 3 out of 7 for this weekend event so far. So I'm making some changes in it right now, adding some new cards, blah, 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 that type of stuff. I'll let you know how that goes. But for anyone starting out, if you want a deck that's under $100, that's going to be very competitive, easy to play, this is the deck for you. So I found this on GU Decks, which I actually have a whole training on GU Decks right here, so check that out. This is where I found this out at. And so you'll come in, you've got your 2 Marsh Walkers, you've got your low-hanging fruit, your Black Jaguar. This is a great one. If you can, I like to pip this out or use one of my little extra Manon tokens to get this guy out on turn 1. You've got the Fey Blame, you've got the Canopy Barrage, which is your creature removal, Rabid Bear, which if it allows you, if you can damage the other god before you put it out, it's a actual 4/4 for 3. Celestial Stag is awesome. When you play that, you have a blessed effect, which allows you to be able to affect your blessings in one way or another. If you need, I have a whole gameplay breakdown that's right here that explains what I'm talking about in full detail about blast and everything in favor and all that. And then after the Celestial Stag, whenever you play another creature, you actually get a random nature card. This is a nature god, so you're going to want to play the nature god. And they recommend Selena's Mark, which you, when you cost 2 mana and you deal 1 damage to a random creature, but you heal yourself for 1. You'll find lots of times when I'm playing this, you're going to have creatures, you'll get them down to 1, and this is really plays a great part in this deck. I love this power. So you've got the Wildfire. This is great. If you can get a board like 3 or more, or even 2, but 3 or more is even better. You can get them out, and that's a good thing with this being a low-cost deck. As you can see, a lot of your cards fall right in this 1 to 3 with another hit at the 5. So this Wildfire is great because what it does is it damages the other opponent's creatures, which can be good if you have them all down to 1 or they're 1-cost creatures, you can wipe them all out or whatever. But the bonus is every one of your creatures get +1/+1 and +1 regen. +1 regen means that at the end of the round, they'll heal for 1 health. And again, you can watch my tutorial video on gameplay to see how everything I'm talking about, how to actually use these cards in a game setting. Next thing, we've got the Sabertooth. This one's great because if you damage the other god, it gets regeneration. So first damage the other god, then attack with it, and it'll regen for 1. Next card, this is a great 5-drop. Not only does it allow you to take offensive and remove creatures. It does two damage. You as the god, this is a weapon. You can attack with it. But when you attack a creature with it, it also has blitz, which means you can attack right away a creature, not the god, but just a creature. When you do, it actually will summon one of these black jaguars for you. So not only is it good for creature removal or damage, it can also cause, the frenzied, which is when the other gods, you damage the other god, you enable frenzied, but it gives you creature. Excellent 5-drop weapon here. Then we've got the brazen moose, which is just a good all-around 5-drop. It's confused and blessed. Confused, remember, that means when the creature attacks, it doesn't know. You can direct it, and it has a 50-50 chance to go to another creature. If there's multiple creatures, its chance to hit is split up amongst those and the creature you're attacking. Then we've got Fallen Star, which adds burn a creature. Burn a creature will actually +6. This one is at the end of the round. Will do 6 damage to that creature, and then regen happens after it. So it will actually kill the creature even as a regen up to 6. And you can summon, 3/1/2 badgers with a +1 to their strength, which is strength is also known as their attack. So they're actually 2/2 badgers, 3 of them, but they're confused. So good spell, great spell there. It gives removal and creatures. Next one, that's Fallen Star. Again, this is a great deck for starting out under 50. One of the things I recommend with a starter deck, really pick one like this. If you're going to go in with this one and learn it. Now, I could have dropped, I went in the Discord and asked what the average competitive deck is, and the average person said, hey, it's $300 to $400. When I'm doing my research, it's actually a little bit more than that. I could have came in and dropped that, no problem, but that's not the point. The point is I wanted to get in relatively inexpensive, be competitive, and have a deck to check out to see, do I even like this game? Is this even fun? I don't want to drop $300 or $400 and then be like, oh, this game sucks. It's not. Game is fun. If you like trading card games like Magic or Hearthstone, you're going to love this game. It's excellently done and only getting better. Next thing, Sudden Bloom. Boom. This is a game ender. What you do is you attack with your creature, cause frenzy, and then you put this on your creature. And when the creature attacks, whatever's left over does overkill. So first of all, it gets Twin Strike, which means you get to attack again. The problem with Twin Strike is if you've attacked once, the god, you can't attack again. But the overkill is cool because when you attack with this, any of the damage that's left over, so say this is let's just do easy math, a 7/7, say you attack a 4/4, the 3 damage that's left over goes to the remaining enemies, both the creatures and the gods, split them amongst them. So great card, good finisher, good board clearer too. You can hit 1, and then, like, for instance, you attack a 1/1, not only does it only do 1 damage to your creature, but all the rest over, the 8, or if it was a 7/7, the 6 that was left over would be split among the creatures and gods. So definitely great card. And then this one, Giant Pagnolian, I'm not sure how to say that actually. This one has armor and blitz and confuse. So blitz means it can attack a creature right away. Confuse, like we said, is it doesn't know which one it'll attack. You're trying to attack a creature, might actually attack the god. Cool, right? Maybe. And then it has 1 armor, which means whatever it's attacked by or whatever it's damaged by is reduced by 1. So it has 4 health. You technically have to do 5 health to it to be able to kill it, because if you do 4, it will take off the 1, it will have 1 left over, and that's what armor is. So great starter deck. Like I said, right now, if you go to and look at the price of Ethereum, right now, we put that in there, we're looking at right around $80.12. Now, when you do buy it, make sure when you come here, I would go to market.immutable.com. That's market.immutable.com, where you can go to Token Troves, another one. I've done videos on both of those. But when you're in the marketplace, go to Unchained Gods. Big newbie mistake. You might type in whatever you want, whatever. First of all, you'll type in your name. Let's say we're going to get, let's go right here. Let's say we're going to get a black jaguar, okay? So we're going to get a black jaguar. Now, mind you, the difference in cards of this reddish border means it's an NFT. If you look in your actual, if you go to your actual collection here, you see you'll get The welcome cards, which if you look at them, they are these guys. See, they first of all have this symbol. That's the welcome symbol. This is the core symbol. The reef up at the top is the core symbol. This is your welcome symbol. And the gray background means they're just cards you have. You can play with them. You can use them in decks. They're fine, but they're not NFTs. You have to forge them. There's a whole video right here on how to do forging. They will create them into actual NFTs. But if you don't have them, you'll want to buy them. So say we're doing the Black Jag. All right, so here you go. Now, one of the things, first of all, list currencies, one of the first things you want to do. I like to set it to ETH. And then the next thing is right here, instead of date listed, one of the mistakes I made, somebody had set it up for like a couple of bucks. I overpaid dramatically because I was like, oh, blackjack, click right there. I didn't pay attention to the price because I figured, oh, everything's under 80 bucks. I'll just get it all. You want to change this right here to price low to high. That way you get the most inexpensive version you can. See, this one's like 0.00001 ETH. So it's very inexpensive. I don't even know what that, if we look at this real quick just to see, let's take this real quick here and drop it in. What's it, like a penny or something like that? Yeah, it's like 26 cents is what we're, 29 cents is what we're paying for that. So not much at all, very inexpensive. Again, this deck will easily get you to Twilight Shadow. It's a great starter deck. You can see I did really well with it initially. Another thing you can do is you can go to the gudex.com. You can click right here, buy deck. And then if you don't have it, it will list all of it because you can enter right here, exclude cards I own because I own these, none show up. This goes mainly through Token Trove. Again, if you click on the cards and you go buy card, you can go through Token Trove. I've used both. They're both fine, both Immutable X and Token Trove. I have seen sometimes Immutable is a little less expensive, but check it out for yourself, see which is which. The other thing you want to know about this is you can copy the deck code. So you come right here, click this button, see how it says copy deck code at the bottom right here. Now, when you go into the actual creator and you go into workshop, this is where you make your decks. And you go to workshop, and you go to import deck right here. You click that, you just paste that code in. And when I import it, click import, it'll bring all the cards that I have or don't have in there. The other cool thing is when you're on here before you wrap up is right here, this own button. If I didn't own these and I unclicked it, they would be grayed out, the ones that I don't own, and the ones that I do own would be highlighted like they are. And again, here's the overall price for what they're saying. Here's what the creator got with this, 81 wins out of 174 or 72 games. That's one of the reasons why I picked this deck. I'm like, hey, this one I should be able to win with. And also, by the way, it does have one neutral card or two neutral cards, which are Hog Wild. This is a great starter. Again, it's confused, but it's a 2-3 for 1. Excellent starter card. If you can get that out on turn one, you've got a good chance to win. Last thing here, like I said, here's mine. Again, if you ever want to check it out, you go to gudex.com, look under player stats. You can type your name in here and it will show what you've been doing in the game. So as you can see right now, for this weekend event, that's one thing also. I've done a training on weekend events. You can see that here where I get really in depth on it. But it is for you to know whatever your rank is when it starts, you can win awards accordingly. Again, check out the video for more than that. But you can see right here, starting rank is Silver Gold, where last week when I started it, I was at the very bottom, which was the Rusted Bronze. So I didn't get as many packs. Anyway, if you found value in this video, thanks so much for watching it. Be sure to hit that like button. Please subscribe to this video, turn on notifications, and share it with a friend. If you are going to sign up for a new Gods Unchained account, please use my referral code. It is down below in the description. Let me know what you think of the video and what videos you'd like to see. I really like this game, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a video on it, and I'm endorsing it. Again, this isn't a paid sponsorship or anything like that. I just really like this game. Thanks so much for being here today. NFT Jeff out of here. Peace.